Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference Champion. This is a surprising matchup. The proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team. An opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. As we'll see a team from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is
all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Championship on the line right now.
Got the conference title here.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards.
Not quite a win in your end. We need some stuff to go in our favor. We want a chance at the college football playoff. But all we can do is go out and play our best football right now and let things play out how they're going to play out. If you noticed, we got the freshmen starting.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's like Charlotte came ready to play here.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's
looking to make a big play downfield.
That's big time right there. Let's go.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Big throw under pressure.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun.
That was a little late there.
Caught on the outside. It's Williams. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Nice. There we go.
Tackle made after a big gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Okay, he was on that.
On the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room.
There we go. Get it started.
For the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Good start for the offense here.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
Good start.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Go out there and play some good defense.
They're returning from inside the
10-yard line. Picking up where they left off on the kickoff team there.
The 49ers offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect?
Like I always said at the beginning of the game, the first drive of defense seems to be the most challenging. Just kind of got to get a feel for what they're going to do.
Catch is made down the middle.
Oh, I'm just now getting the chats. Looks like we got a lot of phony talking there.
Here is a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got
Pick that
time.
off. He's gone. Lou Tillery. Lou Tillery.
Look out, he's got some space.
Lou Tillery. The pick six. Let's go.
Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
That's a good start
Kick
right
sails
there.
through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Again, got to do what we can. You know, maybe give the playoff committee a little eye candy.
Inside the 10. To be tackled at the
I don't know if there's anything that we can necessarily do to force our way in, but
they have got to bounce back
do our
on this
best.
possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Handoff in a single back formation.
Go.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get
Stadium's
enough of a
pretty
push
loud.
to get any yards at all.
Over pursuit.
He moves the ball across the
Tend to do
20
that.
to the 22.
All right, big play here.
Draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Throws it to the right.
Let's go. I was all over that one.
Cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see
All
what they
right,
do
let's
now
keep
here on
this rolling here.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field.
Get my
The defense make
stream pulled
adjustments.
up on my phone so that way I can see the chat
First down
better.
play. He hands it off from the gun.
There we go. That's first down
Tackle is
carry.
made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
As soon as they
Strong
pop
run
up.
keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in
Shot, it might be a
space,
little too early
still
for this
have
play,
the
but
ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and
let's see how they
defend a
handle it.
running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout.
Ooh,
That's
risky.
going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
All right.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On the run, he'll let it go.
Nice. There we
It's
go.
caught downfield. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. It's a run. Running back's got it.
Wow. Nice cut there. That was
The
cool.
first tackler, that was enough to make the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down.
Big
Pick
cut
up
there.
Big positive yards like that. You can either keep
Probably
giving it
should've
to the
kept it,
back,
to be
or you
honest.
can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top.
All right. That works.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red
Oh,
zone.
he's hunched.
It's an out route. The catch made. He moves the ball to the 7-yard
He's
line.
hunched.
Offense has a 1st and goal now. This defense is reeling now.
He's
First
still
down and
hunched.
goal.
What's going on?
Testing the right side here.
Yeah, not much going
They
there.
test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line.
There we
Touchdown,
go.
Tulane. This
There we
quarterback on
go.
fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is
Not
so
exactly how it was
dangerous
drawn up,
after the
but
catch.
worked out.
This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Let's run after catch there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Last time was a
should just have a bowl game against Louisiana Tech.
Going this time.
Nah, I'm making the play.
Play fake on first down. And he lofts it toward the
pick that up. Someone pick that up.
The ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Quick stop of the defense.
Charlotte phony.
So it's 3rd and 8.
Charlotte's a little phony. Phony bull. Man, this is getting out of hand.
First down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Brown.
Pick that up. Let's go. Let's go.
Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. We went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front.
I think Boston College should be in the phony bowl.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st and 10, half of the offense. Here's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
Let me know in the chat if you've been keeping up with Missouri. It looks like they're trying to catch relief for the rushing title.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Oh, they're ready for it this time.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line.
Nice.
Returner steps out of
He
bounds
cut
at
up
the
there.
17.
He's gonna, yeah, the Missouri and Arizona State, they love to get the ball to their running back.
Interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a shotgun run call. Run down after a 7-yard
Yeah, he's not going to catch relief, but yeah, he's giving 45 carries a game.
Opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Also, I just noticed that Mason is like 4th in the country in receptions on top of his carries.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. Ends
all right, tighten up here.
They finally get him down, but that's a huge chunk play. Offense getting momentum as we wrap the first quarter up. It's Tulane on top right now. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Brown.
Dang, too easy.
Got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, 49ers.
Too easy right
Try
there.
here for the extra point.
Yeah, and that's you guys missed it on my stream against Boston College, but Spencer was going in about people abusing players because of wear and tear being off, and then he's probably one of the worst ones at it. Quarterback gets 20 carries and throws 30 times a game.
They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense.
Yeah, the corner on that side's ready for that play. I don't know why I keep running.
After the completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush
Jeez,
closing in.
smack.
It's incomplete. He took a
Yeah,
hit
you'd
as
be
he
fine
moved the
if
football and
it
brings
came
up
down to
a
the
third
ring
down.
there.
I wish there was a way to
incorporate it on a little bit more realistic level, because at this point, like, yeah, we are able to abuse players a little bit.
Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off.
That's back
The
refund.
gain
I
is
should have bounced
4,
that
so
one
it's
out.
2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And there's the handoff.
Yeah, Travis Hunter never came out.
This is a decent game.
But that's because he's a dual pro player. Probably has a million stamina.
They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that.
Not too many
either
chunk
running it
plays so
himself
far,
or
but
maybe making a nice throw.
just making our way up and down the field.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
What the heck was that?
Is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the
I
receiver.
think that's a
They
bad
got to get this
route.
cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
There we go again.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Jeez, what do we do? What do we do?
But it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and
Let's
they
give
didn't
it a
cost
shot.
themselves any points. But they could
Oh,
have
he's got the
more.
wind at his
Got
back.
to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No, you're kidding me.
The attempt is no good.
That's the last time I kick a
The
field
lead
goal.
remains at 21 after the miss.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't
he
know
had it
what I
right
could
on
have done
target.
differently there.
Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they
With the
missed
wind
out
too,
on
yeah,
3
thanks,
points.
chat. I don't know
The
what
49ers
I'm supposed to do
offense is
about
back out
that
there on
one.
the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is
Are
coming
you
after him.
kidding?
Here's the throw deep downfield.
Are you? This is a joke. What is going on?
They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the
Should have been
air.
a sack and an
Fresh set of
interception.
downs for the offense. 1st down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Okay,
And
there
he
we go.
throws his 3rd interception of the day.
He just wanted to
Big
get a
takeaway.
pick
Now
6
looking for a
instead.
big return.
Oh, maybe
At the
not.
30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tulane.
That's
And the
crazy.
defense adds 6
I said, let's give up the yards so I can get a longer fix.
The safety here just
That's the same
sitting
guy.
back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air,
Yeah, my
there's the
kicker
range
should.
to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the point after is good.
100 points. I'm not necessarily going for it, but we'll take it if we get there. Oh shoot, he's not gonna be able to return that. Oh, he's doing
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep
Does
in
he
the end
not
zone.
know?
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes this Charlotte offense back on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st
shoot.
down.
That was a
You
good
can
play.
move your opponents to a short gain or
Not
a
as
tackle
good
for
as it
loss.
could have been,
Throw
though.
the offense
I guess
out
what
of
I'm
the
saying
way,
is it
and their
faked me
game
out.
plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the 49ers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Brown.
Yeah,
It's a quick grab. Not much
I feel like it's
after the
hard
catch, but
to
it is
defend
good
the
enough for a
slant.
first down. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback keeps it here.
It's not expecting that.
45. He's brought down, but
Alright, they've been moving it these last two drives.
Midfield of the 41. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the 49ers beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
All right, let's go. Big stop right here. Big stop.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Let's go. Nice.
Connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Big
I know
stop
it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime.
I missed.
It's Hughes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
There we go.
Way downfield for a huge gain.
Get Mario involved. I mean, he's been involved, but I haven't taken a shot deep yet.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line.
Let's go. When are these teams going to learn?
The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He
airing this one out toward the sideline.
I think they have a plan.
Very deep there, good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Handoff running right.
No.
Running with
Holding.
purpose.
Please be holding or something. We cannot give up that.
Taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Let's go. Run that back.
Holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Bringing pressure.
Let's go.
It's a safety. Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover.
That was the last thing I expected to
So
happen.
following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. On the return, it's Williams.
All right.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
What possible penalty could there be? Holding?
Out of bounds after a
That's what I
solid
get.
gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Let's see.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Extending the play now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds.
Take one more
left here in
shot
the first
and
half.
then I don't know.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
That's playing to the echo of the
Best receiver in the country. I know Willie got the Hendricks got the numbers, but Mario's better.
What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
I don't think Hendricks is making that catch.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Ooh.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, talk about an exciting first half. But then again, what else might you expect here in the AAC championship game? Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris
What are they doing?
and the conclusion of the AAC championship.
The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end has got it. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Make some changes, maybe.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to throw. It's Black. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The 49ers bring their punt team.
Pretty good start.
He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
They didn't block.
And the return
They would have blocked as a touch.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They make the stop.
I didn't realize I had the big-time crew calling this game. You don't get that
Another nice
often.
game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game.
All right,
He's
let's
got
go,
2
Bohannon.
touchdowns
You're a big block
already.
for me here.
Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
There we go.
Touchdown, green wave. And this one is getting ugly. conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is
That's the
delivering.
freshman.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense operating from the pistol. And the back gets the football. Running with purpose. Finds room at the 30.
What the heck? This
They
game.
make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48. First down here for this offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement.
Some of the tackles that last guy was breaking. Pretty crazy.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To the air, it's Black.
Ooh, thank
But they
goodness.
can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Finds a man in the left. Big catch downfield.
That's annoying.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the 49ers will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
That's my fault.
Makes the grab in the end
Thought they were
zone.
running.
Touchdown, Charlotte.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard
Me
line.
too,
But
Clark.
instead, they decide to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Good answer by them.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
What was this, man? Fits me in the toast.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the
Jeez.
field.
Let's play that safety. He covers some ground. That's crazy.
But he could not collect it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the ground, it's Hughes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The shotgun handoff here.
Yeah.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on 4th down. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Let's go. Get some other people involved.
Touchdown, Tulane. To stretch the lead, the route is on. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out.
100's out of the question now. Once we get a few more turnovers.
Return begins inside the 10.
Ooh, there we go.
Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about greatness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Dropping back, it's Black. Quick throw, just in the middle. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
All right, let's get
it stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push it back 5.
That helps.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Pick that off.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring down the return on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that.
Moving ball, okay.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Contact is through it. That's incomplete. Even on a 4th down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back.
Yeah.
They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll stop him on a small gain here, tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to throw it deep.
Can't see that safety.
He's broken up. Turnover on down.
Tough.
What a stop.
Tough right there.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
That may have been my man.
Receiver complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he scores. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
Oh,
And the return man brought down.
we
It's
got a little
decent
boost there.
yardage on that return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now.
Just keep it on the ground.
That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Solid
56.
game. Gotta
get moving, but
well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in.
Nice catch.
Well, a huge gain here. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The Juniors were able to bring him down quickly. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
There we go.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Green Wave. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Big team game.
This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Let's go. Let's fumble. Let's get a fumble.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That's close. I almost
A big hit
overran that one, too.
Physical tackle there, big versus big. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw over the
Nice.
middle.
Nice jumping grab there.
Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a big return.
All right,
off the
nice
INT. They
return
steal
there.
offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Maybe
Tackle
not.
behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Touchdown, Tulane. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
3 more touchdowns.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Black.
No way.
Gets made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Over the middle, it's Austin. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid
And they're
gain.
going to complete it. They're going to complete it.
The 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Did we get it?
Offense
Of course we
recovers
did.
the fumble,
Of course we
maintains
did.
possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate that a teammate was able to get on top of it.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the 49ers will send their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick.
What do we think? What do we think? What do we think?
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The return is brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They really protected home turf well today. What a satisfying victory. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Come on.
Incomplete.
Hendricks
Couldn't quite connect there. Here's the 2nd down play.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Hand off to the single back.
What the heck?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Hold it, offense.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Get some space around the 30. They bring it down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Hughes. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Heading left after the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over a
touchdown, Green Wave, and the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, not great through. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Jeez,
and the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
How?
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? To throw. It's Black. Close to the tight end. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be 4th down. The 49ers will line up to punt it away.
All right, let's go, Mario.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
Go. No way. That was crazy. Returner of the year, baby. At least I'm getting a one award.
What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the
They're
house.
still a champ.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly,
That was a
took
great
it all
return.
the way back, just like he told us.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Go for the onside kick, right?
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make... Football comes out.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
No.
Zero on the clock. That's it. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC.
How'd he miss that?
That's a major goal realized, but now
How'd
we
he
have
miss
to
that?
see
That's
if the
100
committee
points.
is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff.
Let's hope.
And that is going
We
to
did all
wrap
we
it
could
up.
do.
We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a highlight of that punt return.